Representative James on personal privilege. Members, if I could ask you to give Representative James your attention. We have a family here that we would like to recognize. If you could give Representative James your attention.
Help me if I can't make it. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Members, I ask that members of the Black Caucus and any member who had the the good fortune to encounter my dear friend. Jennifer Ashley Mitchell Carter, and we have members of her family here. Her mother, Ms. Gail, is here, and her husband, Charles Carter, and his family, and many of her friends. I met Ashley when I was a policy advisor for Governor Blanco, and she was one of our student workers. And many of you have had the good fortune to work with her as she's climbed very quickly through the ranks here of the state of Louisiana. And I have not made a decision in my life, be it personal or professional, without the guidance of Ashley. And one of the things when I first met her, she used to talk about her best friend Rainey and her best friend Julia and her best friend Bria and her best friend Coy. And I said, well, how do you have so many best friends? But her heart and her soul was that big, and she had enough room for everybody, and she loved everyone. And Ms. Gail, we are praying with you and your family, and Carter. Carter loved Ashley like I've never seen someone love another person, and her love for you was the same. And I thank you and your family for accepting all of her friends. And I know it wasn't easy accepting all them girls because I know them, Carter. But your wife was a star, and she was an asset to everyone in this body. And I know that they just did a beautiful tribute to her in the Senate because she worked there. But we all shared, and we all benefited from her life. And as you are grieving, we want you to know that the members of the Louisiana House of Representatives, we thank you for sharing her with us. We are grieving with you, and we are praying with you. And as we recognize and celebrate this beautiful young woman, the members of the House wanted to offer our condolences. And Mr. Clerk, if you would please read the resolution.
The resolution, Mr. Clerk.
It is with deep regret and profound sorrow that members of the House of Representatives have learned of the death at the age of 34 of Ashley Mitchell Carter, a dedicated public servant and a brilliant attorney who left this world on May 27, 2019. Ashley was born in April of 1985 to J.B. and Gail in Shreveport. She graduated with honors from LSU with a Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and a minor in Psychology. She graduated with honors from Southern University, a Master in Social Science in Political Science, and earned her Juris Doctorate from Southern. Ashley married the love of her life, Charles Carter, on June 28, 2014. A member of the New Gideon Baptist Church, she was a strong Christian, a devoted child of God. Ashley was a staff attorney for the SNGA Committee and the Select Committee on Women and Children. She served as an interim director of the Legislative Black Caucus and the Legislative Black Caucus Foundation as support staff for the Legislative Women's Caucus. She worked for the Louisiana Senate Chief of Staff's office, the Office of the Governor, during Kathleen Blanco's term. She was a certified mediator and a member of the Baton Rouge Bar Association, Louisiana State Bar Association, National Bar Association, and Louis A. Martinet Legal Society. She maintained an involvement in a number of community endeavors and was a friend to many people who embraced and accepted her as family. Those who mourn her loss may find solace in the fact that she was a believer in Christ who accepted the Lord into her life Therefore be resolved, the House of Representatives does hereby express condolence upon the death of Ashley Mitchell Carter and hereby recognizes and records for posterity her significant contributions, her outstanding abilities, her generosity and kindness, and expresses with deep regret the entire House of Representatives family for the loss of this extraordinary woman.
Thank you, Mr. Clerk, and thank you, members.
Thank your family for being with us this afternoon, and we share in your loss.
The first man I'm talking about when I drove up here from Grove Ridge, Louisiana, was Mr. Billy Young.